This is it. Talk on the block. It's Holy Thursday tomorrow, Good Friday. Long weekend ahead. If you did not hear, if you've not heard, a strike by air traffic controllers on Thursday, today, shut down the Grantley Adams International Airport in Barbados. Reports out of Barbados suggest that the controllers are said to be acting in solidarity with their colleagues at the Barbados Water Authority, BWA, who have been on strike since last Wednesday. Workers at the Bridgetown port are also off the job in a similar fashion, showing support. Meanwhile, regional airline Liat is warning passengers that all flights to and from Barbados have been delayed due to the closure of the airport. Liat also regrets to advise that passengers who decide to travel but are unable to getting a choke here. Liat also regrets to advise the passengers who decide to travel but are unable to complete the journey will not be provided with meals. You hear that? So if you decide to travel, you're on your own, because Liat will not provide you with meals, transportation, or hotel accommodation, as the situation is beyond Liat's control. So please be advised, especially those of you traveling to Barbados and beyond. Okay, we're gonna come back after this. They tried to make contact with Barbados to find out what's the latest situation there. Again, the Grantley Adams International Airport in Barbados shut down. Air traffic controllers in protest mood there. So I'm going to be making contact, as I said, with my friend there, colleague in Barbados, to find out what's the latest at the Grantley Adams International Airport.
Nature Island Cruise 951 on Live 95. Every day, Monday to Friday, exploring the sights, sounds, happening talk on the blocks, healthy lifestyles, and culture of Dominica. Enjoy daily giveaways of valuable products and services from leading businesses on the Nature Island of the Caribbean. Stay locked and immerse yourself in the breathtaking views from above the undulating hills and valleys, and in the magnificent marine adventures beneath our Caribbean Sea. All this and more on Nature Island Cruise 951 on Live 95, only on the big station. Get a taste of the enchanting Creole and indigenous cuisine and lifestyles of the charming people of Dominica. Experience the dynamic rhythms of our culture, music, and entertainment, our vibrant, unique niche agribusiness products, our refreshing range of colorful flowers, and the fabulous foliage in our horticulture. Explore the prolific life-sustaining values of our natural foods, herbal teas, spices, and medicines. All this and more on Nature Island Cruise 951, every day, Monday to Friday, on Live 95, only on the big station, only on Q95.
Yes, talk to me on the line here.
Yes, my brother, I love what I'm hearing there. You see what I'm saying? We have to get our act together because the air traffic...
What is it you love?
Because they are working as one unit. If another individual are suffering or struggling for some situation, others are in solidarity with them. So the air traffic controllers, I guess they walk out because they're feeling siding with the other individual that's on strike.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do that in the Nature Island because our country is under stress, my brother.
But let me tell you something. Barbados is not as polarized as we are in Dominica. You would agree, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Everything is about the politics, eh?
Everything is about the politics because apparently the air traffic controller, you know, maybe they have family that working with this company, or they feel that justice have to be done where illegal things are happening. So that's why they have to go in protest, and they're doing it for a right cause. And look at how it shut down the airport. Eventually, going to shut down the country. But we have nothing happening in our country. What happened recently with our children there? The whole country should have been shut down because of that. You understand what I'm saying, my brother? All our children. Schools and everything. So my brother, country's under stress. Just watch for yourself, man, because an explosion is going to happen by Mother Nature sooner or later. Thank you, my brother.
Again, just an update there, strike action by air traffic controllers at the Grantley Adams International Airport has forced the closure of the airport until 6 p.m. today. This according to an advisory issued by airport authorities. As a result, all flights in and out of Barbados have been cancelled until then. We've been told that scores are stranded as a result of the protest action, including members of the Barbados Carifta team who will fly out today for the weekend games in Grenada. Today's action, called by the Barbados Workers Union, is in solidarity with striking Barbados Water Authority workers who have been off the job for nearly a week, now demanding payment of $33 million in outstanding increments. The Bridgetown port has also been hit by strike action. Earlier today, in an address to the assembled workers at the entrance of the Bridgetown port, the General Secretary of the BWU, Tony Moore, repeated her contention that the strike was not only about the money, when protests at the insensitivity shown by the management of the BWA to the concerns and frustrations of workers. In updating the port workers on the developments of the PWA, Moore stressed that 33 million figure for increments dating back to 2006 was arrived by the management of the BWA and not by the officials of the BWU. So a lot of action there. I'll try to get in touch with the folks at the airport in Dominica to see how this has been, affecting people traveling to Barbados and beyond, coming back.
Nature.
Somebody says to me there in a WhatsApp message, that's how you strike. Send a serious message. $121. If you're going to send a message, you're going to send a message, he says. Talk to me here.
What's up, my brother?
How you doing?
Cool. Blessings to you. Dion, remember me. Matt, it is very interesting, You hear the airport workers are striking in solidarity with the water company.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, you hearing how civilization and democracy operates, Matt? These people are not about the labor, the workers, whatever party they have in Barbados, Matt. And you said it, It is not as polarized as Dominica. And these people are people, they read, they understand. But, Matt, in Dominica, it seems like there are a lot of functional illiterate. Sorry to say it, Matt. I have said already. I am not all that. I just see things and I'm humbly watching things from my perspective. So if anybody feel offended, too bad. But these people people don't read. People don't understand the politics of the country, the governance of the country. So no wonder you can watch the country go to the dogs. Look at the merchants. What is happening in Dominica? Look at Dominica have been devastated. Where is the reconstruction? And everybody sits tight hoping that Matt is going to deliver them from the monster we all have created. Matt, it is so sad to see where we at and how tight we are sitting, Matt. and not doing nothing in solidarity with a water company. The airport is shut down, and understand that, the people are traveling to the Olympic Games, Matt.
And more Carifta Games.
But they figure out, now is the time. Let me hit you where it hurt. And Dominican just sit down there not doing nothing. So no wonder these politicians are having a field day and they're laughing all the way to the bank, Matt. Take care.
Thank you too. Let's take another phone call here. Hello.
Matt,
You talked about all those reasons why they strike, the insensitivity to this and that. How much has Public Works taken of that? And who has come on board to support Public Works? No one. No one, Matt. Good afternoon.
449. Maybe I'll ask the union leader in Dominica, what's the lessons from, this big strike action in Barbados? Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, Matt, and good afternoon to your listeners. Matt, yesterday, Mr. Leta was on his program, and he was talking about the public workers, Matt. Matt, the other civil servants should be out there supporting the public workers, Matt. Look at what had happened in Barbados. That is how we have to do. And bye-bye, good afternoon.
By so many people are affected by this strike action today. Hello.
You have union leaders here, Matt? You have union leaders, Matt, or a bunch of jokers? But first, you are right down my street with the strike, To have an effective strike, you must do it at the right time. Timing is very, very important. But let me start by telling you, the power in the workers is greater than the so-called managers in power, Matt, because some of them may very well lose their jobs. Just like the power in the people is greater than the people in power. When I lived in Britain, Matt, the unions used to strike in solidarity with their brothers and their sisters. All right? And when I tell you they strike in solidarity, these people are fighting Italy for their livelihoods, And politicians don't come into that at all. When you see the railways in Britain, and you know what the railways are, a whole network of trains, etc. When the railways go on strike, London Transport, who run the buses in Britain, they go on strike as well. And other unions join them to ensure that their strike is successful. You have a typical example here of the public works being oppressed by government, and they had no help from any other unions in Dominica. That's why I'm asking you whether you have union leaders or you have a pack of slaves following Skerrit. But this should be a typical example of when the public works were being victimized by government. All the unions should be out on strike to show who is boss, Matt. Unless the workers come together, Matt, we'll just be like a pack of slaves again, being dominated by a group of people. So I'm delighted the Belgians are doing that. And when I tell you people are striking in Britain, Matt, the people sleep in the street overnight, When you see they light their fires in the winter, they tell you they're on strike. Thousands of them. The police don't move them, The police are even afraid to go near those people because they know those people are fighting for their livelihoods. Thousands of them. They sleep overnight. They sleep overnight for a week or two, unless the strike is settled, Matt, But you will never see that here. Why, Matt? We are afraid of Roosevelt's Skerrit, a little black man like ourselves, who was in slavery like us. What are we afraid of in Dominica? We are being treated like a bunch of slaves in our own country by one man. Afraid to take action against what? The whole country should have supported the public works people. And unless I tell you that we get to the streets, in Roseau, thousands of us, to remove Skerrit from government, the same thing will happen over and over again. People will be victimized. If you work at any of the establishments in Dominica, Matt, you are unfairly dismissed. Whether it is with Church Astafan or whoever you work for, and your workers have been taken advantage of, that's where the strike comes in. All your brothers and sisters come with you, and they strike with you in solidarity. And that is a word you'll hear all over Britain, solidarity. You don't hear this here at all. We are a bunch of bloody jokers. Good afternoon.
It's 127. Coming back.
Do you remember the days of Bell's Combo and B+? What about the late great Tony, king of fried chicken and punch? See Moon, the once-time pride of the West Coast. The old school band club, formerly Moon nightclub, newly refurbished, will be slamming on Saturday, April 2nd, 10 p.m. Mr. Mix, Prince Radix, and the Gale Force Winds of 48 karat gold, swinging stars. The 40 days and 40 nights will be over. It's a big people affair. Entrance $20. Supported by Digicel, the Extraordinary Network. The Old School Barman Club Massacre, Saturday, April 2nd. Swinging stars, Mr. Mix and Prince Radix. To Gamun Vini Bunulaje.
Easter, a time for reflection, sacrifice, and giving. And Burton & Company is considering the needy by collecting non-perishable food items for our Easter food drive. We match what you give, and you get dollars off next purchase coupons, benefiting charities, Maho Senior Citizens Home, and House of Hope in Dailies. Please drop items to the Electric Shop, corner Independence Street and Kennedy Avenue, 7th to the 26th March. And shoppers, participate in our Easter egg hunt, 21st to 26th of March. For prizes, discounts, or something fun. Who knows? You may just be eggs extra lucky. Let's be thoughtful and generous this Easter. Happy Easter from all of us at Burton & Company, the Electric Shop.
Nature Island Cruise 951 on Live 95. Every day, Monday to Friday, exploring the sights, sounds, happening talk on the blocks, healthy lifestyles, and culture of Dominica. Enjoy daily giveaways of valuable products and services from leading businesses on the Nature Island of the Caribbean. Stay locked and immerse yourself in the breathtaking views from above the undulating hills and valleys, and in the magnificent marine adventures beneath our Caribbean Sea. All this and more on Nature Island Cruise 951 on Live 95, only on the big station. Get a taste of the enchanting Creole and indigenous cuisine and lifestyles of the charming people of Dominica. Experience the dynamic rhythms of our culture, music, and entertainment, our vibrant, unique niche agribusiness products, our refreshing range of colorful flowers, and the fabulous foliage in our horticulture. Explore the prolific life-sustaining values of our natural foods, herbal teas, spices, and medicines. All this and more on Nature Island Cruise 951. Every day, Monday to Friday on Live 95. Only on the big station. Only on Q95.
Do you want to save 80% on your electricity bill and still extend the life of your lightings? SJ Lighting and Electrical Store, Double Dragon Trading Limited at River Road, Picard, Portsmouth. LED lighting, we do it best. LED light sources, solar lights, crystal lamps, ceiling lamps, chandeliers, low voltage lamps and bulbs, fancy, classy, and exquisite lights for your home or business.